is not that we should be afraid of him. It's a manner of us reverencing him. See, when the Hebrew writer said that those who come to him must first believe he is, if I am one who comes to him and I believe he is, then I also understand that he rewards them that diligently seek him. If I'm afraid of him, I'm not going to diligently seek him. I'm going to be repelled by him. If he's going to reward me for diligently seeking him because of he is, what's he going to do to me if I'm disobedient to him? See, I don't want to have that kind of thinking. I don't want to hide from him. I want to come boldly into his presence. And I know that when I come boldly into his presence, I'm not perfect in the fact that everything I've done is right, but I reverence him to wherever wrong I've done, I'm expecting him, just like we prayed today, search me, see if there be any wicked way in me, show me, help me see the stuff in me that is not pleasing to you. Why? Because I want what you got. And from what I read, you got a whole lot of stuff. So I know that if I diligently seek you, you're going to reward me. If I fear you in the sense of reverencing you, I'm not going to be doing the stuff that you tell me those who do these things will not inherit eternal life. The reason why I'm seeking you is because I want eternal life. The reason I'm seeking you is because I want all my needs met. The reason why I'm seeking you is because I want to be whole. I want to be healthy. Another thought I was having this morning. The thing that I have purposed in my heart more than anything is to examine my ways. I'm not so much concerned about examining other people like I used to. I'm more concerned about examining myself. Because if I examine myself and I see the motivations, I see the things in comparison to what his word says, then I can identify the wickedness that is in me, because the Bible tells me my heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. He knows it. The more I learn about his laws, the more I learn about his commandments, the more I learn about what is acceptable and is unacceptable to him, the more I want to begin to make the necessary adjustments to do those things, to gravitate towards those things that are acceptable to him and away from those things that aren't. And it's hard for me to do that if I'm focusing on y'all. The only way I can do that effectively is I continue to keep the spotlight on me in comparison to his word. And as a result of doing that, the preaching and the teaching is going to be more aligned with this than what other people are teaching, because I'm not trying to please them. I'm trying to please him. I'm not trying to climb some corporate ladder or some religious ladder or trying to get to the top, because he's already made me at the top along with a whole lot of other folk. See, there is no respecter of person in the kingdom. He sees all of us the same, even though we may have different job descriptions, different titles, different genders. He doesn't see my sister any less than or greater than my brother. He sees us all the same, and he's given each and every one of us the same opportunities to be found pleasing in his sight, to access everything he has. So if I focus on that, then I'm going to be focusing on my flaws, not yours. And if I focus on my flaws and see my flaws, then I can now, based on what he has revealed to me about myself, see how I got deceived and how I deceived myself, and therefore have the compassion to be able to communicate to somebody else without condemning or judging them. That's work. But if I've looked at myself and judged myself first, because I'm going to tell you something, we got compassion for us. You got all the compassion in the world for you. Now, how do you translate the compassion you have for you to other people? Now you can treat people the way you want to be treated. You can love others the way you love yourself. Why? Because you've recognized the beams, the motes, and you've removed them so that you can see clearly.